I'm just getting warmed up. This is Von Clausewitz shit. Total fucking war. I'm gonna pull the whole thing down. I'm gonna bring the whole fucking diseased, corrupt temple down. It's gonna go.
Varför du bör disciplinanmäla en advokat? Har du blivit utsatt för oetiskt eller olagligt beteende av en advokat? Du har rätt att agera. Genom att disciplinanmäla en advokat kan du bidra till att upprätthålla rättvisa och säkerställa att advokater följer de etiska reglerna som styr deras yrkesutövning. När bör du göra en disciplinanmälan? Anmäl en advokat om du misstänker att de har brutit mot god advokatsed, till exempel vid bristande lojalitet mot klienten. Om advokaten inte företräder din eller motpartens intressen på ett korrekt sätt. Överträdelse av tystnadsplikten. Om advokaten delar konfidentiell information utan ditt samtycke. Oprofessionellt uppträdande. Om advokaten agerar olämpligt i domstol eller vid förhandlingar. Falska eller vilseledande påståenden. Om advokaten lämnar oriktiga uppgifter i rättsliga sammanhang. Otillbörlig marknadsföring. Om advokaten använder aggressiv eller vilseledande reklam för att locka klienter. Vad kan hända efter en disciplinanmälan? Efter att en disciplinanmälan har prövats kan Advokatsamfundets disciplinnämnd vidta åtgärder som erinran. En mild varning för mindre överträdelser. Varning. En formell varning som kan påverka advokatens rykte och yrkesmöjligheter. Uteslutning från Advokatsamfundet. Vid allvarliga överträdelser kan advokaten uteslutas från samfundet och inte längre verka som advokat. Hur anmäler du en advokat? 1. Samla bevis på det oetiska beteendet, till exempel e-post, dokumentation. 2. Gör en anmälan till Advokatsamfundet. Du kan göra detta online via deras hemsida. 3. Förklara ärendet och ge en tydlig beskrivning av händelsen och varför du anser att advokaten brutit mot god advokatsed. Vikten av att hålla advokater ansvariga. Att disciplinanmäla en advokat bidrar till att säkerställa att yrkesgruppen upprätthåller höga etiska standarder och stärker förtroendet för rättssystemet. Du har rätt att kräva rättvisa och etik i juridiska ärenden. Tveka inte att anmäla om du har blivit felbehandlad. Här är några exempel på brott mot god advokatsed. 1. Bristande lojalitet mot klienten. Att inte företräda klientens intressen på ett tillräckligt sätt eller att handla i egenintresse istället för klientens. 2. Överträdelse av tystnadsplikten. Att dela konfidentiell information om en klient utan samtycke eller utan lagligt stöd. 3. Otillbörlig marknadsföring. Att använda vilseledande eller aggressiv reklam för att locka till sig klienter eller att ge falska löften om utfall i ett ärende. 4. Oprofessionellt uppträdande i domstol. Att agera på ett sätt som inte är förenligt med domstolens respekt och etik. Till exempel genom att vara respektlös eller förhindra rättvisan. 5. Falska eller vilseledande påståenden. Att lämna oriktiga uppgifter i rättsliga dokument eller under förhandlingar för att vilseleda domstolen eller andra parter. 6. Konflikt av intressen. Att agera för 2 eller fler klienter vars intressen är motstridiga utan att informera och få samtycke från alla parter. 7. Missbruk av rättssystemet. Att använda rättsliga processer för att skada en motpart utan att ha ett legitimt intresse. Till exempel genom att driva ett ärende utan rimlig grund. 8. Korruption eller oegentligheter. Att ta emot eller erbjuda mutor. Eller att vara inblandad i olagliga eller oetiska affärer som påverkar yrkesutövningen. 9. Bristande kompetens. Att åta sig ärenden utan att ha tillräcklig kompetens att hantera dem på ett professionellt sätt, vilket kan leda till skada för klienten. 10. Oetiska samarbeten. Att samarbeta med andra aktörer, till exempel i rättsliga sammanhang, på ett sätt som strider mot advokatens yrkesetik.
Let's beat up the lawyer.
Bar grievance. Have you bar grieved him yet? Have you bar grieved ever anybody? Or is this a new concept to you?
No, it's not a new concept. I've been hearing you guys do that.
Okay. Well, have you done one yourself?
No, but I've looked it up and
Okay.
I've looked into it before. Never had a need.
Yeah, so you're going to be looking at Georgia Rules of Professional Conduct. Go pull that up in one tab and go get yourself in another tab. Get yourself the filing a complaint process. Georgia, the State Bar of Georgia describes the process of how you take the grievance to the Office of General Counsel. In Georgia, they call that the OGC, Office of General Counsel. That's who receives your grievance. And you're going to find something in the Rules of Professional Conduct that you want to ding this prosecuting attorney for. And as you read through there, it'll stand out to you because you know the situation and the fact set. It'll just stand right out to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And you pick that rule, and you copy and paste that rule into the body of your complaint. Copy and paste it, and just change the words of it. Like if it's some kind of subjunctive thing saying that somebody would do this if whatever. So then you just change the language of it slightly so that you make it into past tense. And you say, this attorney, so-and-so name, did, in that same exact language. So if you have to change a verb here and there to past tense, and then now you've made a statement that person violated the rule.
Okay, I am in the process at this moment of building a questionnaire from the American Bar Association standards. And we always suggest read the standards. They're not very big. There are not that many of them. And they'll read like a comic book. You'll be laughing and giggling at all of the things you can bar grieve a lawyer for. And let me see, I'm going back. Okay. Did the lawyer fail to demonstrate the knowledge, skill, thoroughness, and preparation reasonably necessary for the adequate representation of your case? Did the lawyer abide by your decisions concerning the objectives of representation as required by Rule 1.4? Did the lawyer consult with you as to the means by which she or he pursued representation? Did the lawyer take all actions on your behalf which was impliedly authorized to carry out the representation? Did the lawyer abide by your decisions concerning matters pertinent to your case? Did the lawyer limit his or her representation of you in a way that was not discussed and agreed to at the time you hired him or her? Before you hired a lawyer, did she limit the scope of the representation? I got to fix that one. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, did the lawyer act with reasonable promptness in representing you? There's a whole bunch of these. There are so many things you can hammer that lawyer for. And see, what I've done is taken the canon or the standard that says the lawyer shall, and I turned it into a question. Did the lawyer, and you would take it and turn it into the lawyer failed to, and you use the verbiage of the standard. If you read the whole thing, there's not that many. And here's what I suggest. You look in the American Bar Association standards, but you look for American Bar Association standards for the prosecution function.
Okay.
I have had so much fun with that. I had a lawyer, they were prosecuting me because a sheriff's deputy tried to kill me. And we get to the end of the trial, and the judge said, Mr. Cutler, do you have any further witness? Yes, Your Honor, I do. I called Stephen Wren. And he's the prosecutor. He jumped up. Objection, he can't call me. I'm the prosecutor. And the judge grinned at him and said, oh, yeah, as a matter of fact, he can. The judge was just screwing with him. put him on the stand. I said, Mr. Wren, do you consider yourself an ethical attorney? Yes, Mr. Kelton, I do. I said, Mr. Wren, were you aware that there was another witness to this occurrence? Yes, Mr. Kelton, I was. Did you talk to that witness? No, Mr. Kelton, I did not. Well, why didn't you? Mr. Kelton, I did not trust you. Oh, so you still consider yourself an ethical attorney? Yes, I do. Well, are you familiar with the American Bar Association standards of prosecution function? Yes, Mr. Kelton, I am. Are you familiar with standard 3-3.11? No, Mr. Kelton, I'm not familiar with every single standard. Well, let me familiarize you with it then. The reason I went to the American Bar Association standards is, first, you don't want to bar grieve your lawyer, bar grieve the prosecutor. Prosecutor will poop his pants because one bar grievance your first year of practice, they cancel. He has an insurance policy. There are 9 underwriters for errors and omissions for lawyers. They're all underwritten by Lloyd's of London. They all have the same standards. One bar grievance your first year of practice, they cancel. Valid, invalid, they don't care. 2 bar grievances any 1 year of practice, they cancel. You've been practicing 20 years, they cancel. 3, they cancel your law firm's malpractice insurance. So if your son files a bar grievance against the prosecutor, we don't care if it's valid or not. Who cares? You're going to throw them all in the trash. Then he's supposed to keep that secret, but he's going to tell your lawyer. Now, your lawyer, because he's low-hanging fruit, he's terrified if he gets a bar grievance, at least they'll double his malpractice insurance, if not cancel. So he's going to be terrified. And he's going to run to the judge and say, Judge, you got to help me out. Make this guy a deal. Get rid of him. He's going to ruin my career. I'll pay you back on the next guy. Now, that may be a dirty trick, but I like dirty tricks.
Well, I mean, they trick us.
Exactly. Turnabout's fair play. Take their tools, take their law, and cram it down their throats. Now, they file professional conduct complaints against the officers. That'll make them nuts. It's their weakness. Judge does anything you don't like, file a professional conduct complaint against him. I know what you're thinking. Oh, if I do that, I'll PO the judge against me. Give me a break. You got to know that judge is going to rule against you out of hand at every turn without regard to the right of things of the rule of law. They just don't care. Okay, maybe you get a judge that does care. Good luck with that. 1 in 10,000. So if he does care, he's still going to rule like he should. If he doesn't, now you got him. Now he's going to be careful because he don't want you to do that again. This is the power you have.